Bam! Cheers, everybody. What is up, y'all? Welcome to another Coach's Coffee Corner. We're going to be getting into a workout today, but before we get to the workout, I'm going to be mixing my pre-workout blend up. Shout out to Nested Naturals. We got that going. We're going to be using the mixer that I have. Shout out to Wahoo and all the brands we have with that. We also got some new products. Ashley and I just ordered a new car. So I have highlighted because it's also have a deal. It has a deal right now. This is a 3-in-1 handheld vacuum. So I wanted to highlight that, talk about how that's going to come in handy, especially with the new car, especially if you got kids like we do. Mother's Day is around the corner, like literally on Sunday. You're cutting it close, but you got some time. So we're going to talk about some potential here. Let me get my mic in the right spot. Some potential options that you guys can get that, there we go. How's that sound, y'all? Father's Day is around the corner too, y'all. So don't forget about that. And of course, let's get my mic right. Bam. Got to adjust it. Know what I mean? There we go. Now we're back to a good mic. All right. And again, we've got the OBS bot. So we've got the fun dynamic of it moving, locking. I just kind of like locked it on. We'll zoom in. We'll zoom out. We'll play with all that. I'm going to drop some messages here in the chat. I'm going to check, make sure we're in Discord. We got all that good stuff popping off. And again, if you guys got questions, let me know. Let's actually click on the vacuum. Let's adjust this mic a little bit. It keeps dropping on me, tightening it up. There we go. And let's see if the video I made is up on this puppy. And then if it is, great. We'll share. Yeah, there it is. We got all the videos up on here. Check it. Boom. We'll do a little screen share. Let's go with. So I'll walk us through this. You can hear my kids. So this is super easy. Now, we've used it around the house, but I was excited with the new car. Plus, it's got a deal right now, 39% off. This is a sweet deal. Now, what I will say, because it's like a smaller handheld one, you're not going to have like the same kind of space that you're going to use for like a regular vacuum. But look how simple it was to pop that off, drop it in the garbage, and then hit those little spots, like especially between the couch, in the car. We're using this tomorrow for the new car we got coming in. And it's just super simple, y'all. Like, it's really not that complicated. You don't have to keep it plugged in as well, so it's wireless. And again, it's got the different attachment heads. This one is absolutely clutch, I think, for the couch, for the rug. And then here's another video of me just kind of unboxing it when I originally did the unboxing. So you guys can see what you can expect when you order it, what you're going to get, all that good stuff. I always find it helpful, guys, and I'm curious your thoughts on this, is when I get something, I try and do an unboxing video as well as a kind of demonstration video, just so that you can see, hey, this is what to expect when you actually get it. And then also, hey, here's some ideas. Here's how it actually functions. Here, how we actually use it, and give the insight on that as well. So when it comes to the unboxing side of it, it's pretty simple, y'all. Again, it's a 3-in-1. The attachments come with it. They package it up really nice. You're not going to have that damage or any kind of issues there. And the fact that you got basically 40% off, 39% off right now, you can't go wrong. Now, notice it has that little yellow tag in there. You're going to want to take that out first. Don't leave that puppy in there. That's going to mess your whole stuff up. It's not really going to work. And the thing I appreciate, like, we started adding, even with our own resistance bands, the QR code, so you can scan it, get your like either demonstration instructions or any issues there, contact for support. All those things are pretty clutch. You got to love technology nowadays. And yeah, all right. So that's one of the things I wanted to highlight. Now, here's the thing. I'm curious from you guys. You guys let me know this. I think this can be a great Father's Day gift, a great Mother's Day gift, depending on the person. But from my experience, and this is something I've talked to Ashley about, I've talked to different people about, you have to obviously know the person. Getting someone like a pot or a pan or some cooking stuff or some cleaning stuff can go over horrible. Like, they're going to be like, what are you trying to say? What's you know what I mean? But on the flip side, hold on, let's check. Let's adjust this focus right now. It looks like the focus is slightly off. Hold up. And this is the 4K too. So this is the 4K OBS bot, but I noticed the focus feels a little bit foggy. Let's talk about global. I'm going to play with some settings here, see if I can tweak this. It might be because I'm zoomed in like 60%. Let's see if this plays with it at all. This is where you guys get to see in real time. Let's play with this together. I don't even have this in the carousel. This is a sponsored product. OBS bot did send me this for free. But I genuinely like their stuff, man. Like I really like using. That's why I reached out to them to want to send me more stuff. Oh, the sleep timer. Let's not set that up. Ooh, let's play with landscape versus portrait. This device will automatically reboot to switch that. No, let's not do that. Noise reduction. Nice. Microphone status during sleep. Okay. Interesting. All right. Anyways, so if it's bothering you guys, let me know. I'm trying to tweak autofocus. Yeah, here we go. Let's do the face. So now we're doing autofocus mode. Get on my face. Maybe because it's locking on the face, it's not focusing. Manual focus. Ah, there we go. Now I can do the manual focus. That's much better, right? What do you guys think? Do you notice a difference there? Now let's move it on. So we also, another thing we got, our dish drying mat. This is, again, these are little things, man. I think they can be actual gift ideas, but I would say very much be mindful of the person you're getting it for, because it can also come off completely wrong. But these are more around the house. Let's see. Oh, there we go. I got the video made. I knew I made the video. Boom, bam. Let's get it up. Bam. So this is basically the unboxing. Again, I haven't made a demo on this one. I just literally just did the unboxing for this one, but I think you'll get a good idea of how it's going to make sense and how we can even use it. So we do have like kind of like an already a dish rack there, but as you can tell, it's already getting full. And the downside, this is on me when I do the dishes or when I'm emptying out the dishwasher, I sometimes will let things pile up in there. But from my experience, when you have a mat like this, it's just a quick dry, and then you can throw it into the desired kind of space a little bit faster. And because it doesn't have those little like basket components to it, less likely things are going to stay there, at least from my experience, right? And this has the non-skid, non-slide kind of surface, so it's going to hold on there. It's also super durable, so you can roll it up. It's super space efficient. And obviously the way it has those grooves, it's going to allow, like if you put cups face down or anything like that, like even my coffee mug, if I put this down, it has just enough space for it to breathe so you don't get like bacteria or mold or anything like that building up, which is always clutch. And again, remember guys, I'm going through some of these products, but I'm also going to be getting into the workout. I just wanted to highlight a couple things. Let's see, let's go through. You know what we'll do is we're going to switch gears here a little bit. We're going to go into our Nested Naturals blend now. So now you can kind of see, again, the demo. Again, this was kind of like an unboxing demonstration kind of a video. Not spending too much time on how I would actually use it, but I think that kind of makes sense. But I will make another video with just like the how I would use it kind of a deal. Hold up one sec. Boom. So now let's actually mix up. We're going to get into the workout. I got our shaker right here. We're going to throw in a scoop of our Brain Superfood Tonic. Also, guys, I'm really excited. I just wrote our first draft of an outline for our new supplement book we're going to be dropping. We're partnering up with Nested Naturals on that one. And it's not just going to have Nested Naturals in there. It's going to have like a bunch of great information, other kind of supplements that I think can be staples and foundations in your routine and why you should be thinking about that. And then also, I want to share with you guys when I was going to Stony Brook University, and even as like when you're a D1 athlete, you have to be tested, right? So we had to take a class on specifically how to look for supplements if we're going to take them. And when in doubt, they're like, all right, just talk to your team, talk to your coach, but also how you can start to use resources to know, is this going to be safe for my sport? Some of the like stamps of approval, as it were. So I think that's also helpful. I want to share in the book. So we got superfoods. It's got, again, the blue raspberry flavor, which is nice because like traditionally, like even their super cordyceps, it's kind of like a neutral taste. It tastes like it has greens in it. So this I know for sure has the lion's mane, but also let's look at one of the other components that I wanted to add in that I don't memorize off the top of my head, which is, oh, right, that's it. It's ginseng, ginkgo biloba, rhodiola, those three ingredients. Let's talk about that really quick. So those are all going to be massive for brain function. Okay. If you want to, I can get into some of the research and start to dig into that and share it with you guys if you want to see that stuff. But I will just say those are legitimate from my experience and also from the research and digging I've done. When I say research, I like to be mindful of, like, I am not a scientist. So when I say research, I'm not actually in a lab doing this stuff. It's more of regurgitating other scientists' information and findings. But from the digging that I've done, right, that's maybe a better way to word it. Those are really legitimate, like ginseng and ginkgo biloba especially. I remember, especially being in New York, we would go to these like specialty stores and they would have like little vials of ginseng you could like put a straw in and just like suck it down. And it's not the greatest tasting thing when it's pure ginseng from my experience, or ginkgo biloba. But man, the energy I would feel was crazy. So that's the reason I say this, is I really like that for this product. Let's also start to rock out too, y'all. I realize I didn't even have my music on. We got to get the vibes going. We'll put up the cordyceps. This also has a 10% off deal right now. Also, guys, just because if it doesn't have a deal marked on the product, you also can check the actual product and see if it has an in-link coupon as well. Now, the one thing I will say, this is the original flavor I have. They also do have like berry. They have different variations for different purposes. I like the energy blend, okay? And that's why I usually take this, believe it or not, right after I work out, when I have a really, like on Mondays especially, when I have a really loaded up day. Like Mondays are my admin days where I'm like, you know, going into lots of work, catching up on emails for the weekend. So if I have a hard workout in the morning, which this Monday and the past Monday I did, sometimes I do it in the evening. I won't just, so I'll do coffee and my protein shake pre-workout, and then post-workout, because I have a really long day, I'll put in the brain superfoods, the cordyceps, mix that puppy up, and it really does the job. Ooh, right? Ooh la la. And I find it just makes the day, I feel I have more sustainability in the day with my energy levels, being able to be that much more productive. Okay. We'll blend this puppy up. Boom. I'll see if I grab the shaker in here too. Where is our shaker? There it is. We got our electric protein shaker. I'll keep that rolling. And again, I actually got a frothing wand, which can be great. Like when you're mixing up your like coffee. I made some matcha this morning from another sponsor, transparently, and like just testing it out. But what I will say is, I don't know if you want to be bringing like an extra cup and the frother separately. When you have a shake like this, 20? When you say 20, was ist das? What do you mean? Bobo, go. Where are you going, Bobo? And then what do you mean by 20? $20. Oh, yeah, for the shaker. Yeah, dude, it's let's actually look, because they have different variations of it. So you can get, they have right now it's $20. But if you want to get fancy sauce, I'll do a little screen share so you guys can see this. If you want to get fancy sauce, they have some of the colors that will be up to $25. That's like the biggest variable, but your standard black, $20, super easy to use. 2-hour fast charge. Look at that. I didn't even realize I had a 5-hour battery life. And let's see if it's got, I made a video on this. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be here, because it looks like the way they place their products may not be up here. Let's go investigate. And that is super cheap. Yeah, I mean, it's a great value. Here's what I will say, though. I messed up at my last jiu-jitsu tournament, and I like just left it in my bag, and like someone stepped on it. Or I forgot exactly what happened, honestly, but I somehow forgot it. And I'm bummed about that, because I've been missing it ever since, because I left it at a venue like 3 hours away, and I'm not going to go back and get it. So I'm a little bummed that I lost it. So I was hitting them up like, hey guys, you want to be awesome and send me a new one, because I transparently lost it. And the cool thing I like is it has this little like light around the bottom, so you can see it mixing up in the speed that it's going, so you know when it's done. BPA free, again, yeah, juice. The only thing I will say, it's not a blender though, so you don't want to have like solid things in there. It's really meant for just your powders and your liquids. But cheers, everybody. And then cheers, Bobo. So, all right, we're going to mix that up. I'm going to go probably for another 15 or so minutes so I can get my coffee down, get the cordyceps, the Nested Naturals down. Also, shout out to them. Let's highlight the other ones. I got the vitamin D and B complex in. I took that this morning. So I'm just like honestly testing and adding in all the different supplements. Why can't you do Taekwondo anymore? Oh no. I don't buy that. Never too old. But maybe not competitively, but you can always practice it, right? Now, because it's got the blue raspberry, I think it just makes the taste that much more manageable. What I will say with the cordyceps, like it's not going to taste great. I'm being real with you guys. It doesn't taste bad, but it's not like, ooh, I'm enjoying this. It's you do it kind of for the benefits it provides you. Anyways, going back to the Nested Naturals, their vegan B complex. It's got B6, B12, folate. It's got biotin. It's got all the B vitamins that you want. And especially if you have any immune issues, autoimmune things, B vitamins can be a really helpful tool for your immune system and for your energy. Like I had Epstein-Barr as a kid, which means it's a virus that just stays in your system. And it compromised my immune system when I overtrain, or in seasons, I notice sometimes it'll become active. I used to stare in the mirror and work my nunchucks. Oh, snap, get that routine, son. But yeah, being able to have supplements, like again, I always go back to supplements should be the last like 10% of it. You shouldn't become solely reliant on it, but that can be just a helpful tool. And then vitamin D and vitamin K. So fun fact or fun observation I've read. Yeah, Bruce Lee. 88 to 92% of Americans are vitamin D deficient. So being able to supplement with vitamin D can be massive. Then they threw in a bonus with the K2. Both of these are fat soluble. So that means you want to have it with fat, or that's the best way it's going to be absorbed. Cool fun fact as well. Vitamin D is a precursor to, without getting into all the details, testosterone. So if you're having like mood issues, energy issues, even mood regulation, vitamin D can be a really valuable thing. And yeah, vitamins get it, Bobo. I was talking to some of my other clients about this. If you notice you have a lot of migraines, one of the aspects that's been correlated to it, again, correlation doesn't mean causation, but it can be impacted by it. You might be vitamin D deficient. If you take your vitamin D, it might help impact migraines. Again, talk to your doctor. This is not medical advice, but it's something that I've done some kind of like digging into what the data has shown. And it's interesting to see there could be some connection there. So it could be valuable for you to basically take that. Let's keep it rolling. Let's see what else we want to get into before I get into the whole workout. Also, we got a promo code for the car. This is, again, another one. We have one in my car, and now Ashley's car is coming tomorrow, so we're going to have one in her car. So if your battery ever does die, you don't want to just have jumper cables, in my opinion, because then you're reliant on another car stopping to be able to jumpstart you, right? But if you just have this battery pack that also has the jumper cables, you plug it in, you're good to go. Plus, it has lights on it. Plus, you could charge your phone if your phone died and your car's dead. So at least you can communicate if you're running late to a meeting, you want to tell somebody, hey, I need help, you call AAA, whatever you got to do. This can be a really, like, it's one of those things, man, you hope you never need it, but it's one of those things you don't want to need it and not have it kind of a deal. So I always go back to that. You're just too much. It's my Nested Naturals. I got all that energy coming at you hot. Know what I mean, Bobo? All right. So I turned on our music. So let's highlight our Soundcore too. Yeah, man, I'm full of energy this morning. It's the coffee. It's the Nested Naturals. It's also, I think, just my natural state. I'm a pretty fast-paced kind of a person. And we'll start rocking out to some music. Now, here's the catch. We can't rock out too loud, y'all. Don't worry, Amazon. I got you. You're not going to mess with any of these things. And also, shout out to my homie Matt Frivola this weekend and Aljamain Sterling, Aljo. Both got some big wins at the Prudential Center for UFC in New Jersey. Matt got a first-round knockout, absolutely huge. I think that's going to bring him in the top 15. And then Aljo, obviously the bantamweight champion, defending his title against Henry Cejudo, one of the best to do it, especially in that weight class. Let's actually look up if the ratings or the rankings came out. Let's see if they actually updated. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. He also called out Paddy Pimblett. I feel like that was a great move. Let's see if they've got him in it, because he beat Drew Dober. And that's like a really big win to put you in the top 15. Let's see what his rankings are. It says he fight pop. Yeah, I'm curious. Let's see. I can't find the rankings, but yeah. What song? I can't tell you what song, unfortunately, Bobo. But if I were hypothetically listening to a song, I'd be listening to Dragula right now by Rob Zombie. Hypothetically. Let's see. Yeah, you know what's up. Yeah, I don't see any rankings, but shout out to him. He's a Huntington boy. I'm like a town over from him. Shout out to Acceleration Sports Training. We both trained at Acceleration together. Shout out to Sarah Longo. Both trained at Sarah's. I unfortunately never actually trained with Ray Longo. I just trained with Matt. And the Jiu-Jitsu team, shout out to Coach Mike over there as well. And their striking team before I got to go out to Extreme Couture. Anywho's, the Soundcore Anchor 2, are you as old as me? I mean, how would I know how old you are? It's a good question, but that's assuming that I know how old you are. You know what I'm saying, Bobo? How about you tell me 50? Dang, I look 50? Whoa. Maybe. No, I'm 35. Maybe you just look really good for 50 and we look similar. You know what I mean? All right. Who's got questions on the workout? Because we are going to be getting into a workout. I'm going to give it about, again, 10 more minutes. We got the Soundcore. That's going to be rocking us. Let's see. I'll highlight some of the other deals we got going on, too, because we got some major deals. We got the Bedshore cooling sheets. That's great this time of year, especially we're heading into summertime. It's nice and hot. Know what I mean? Let's see. What else? I shall go silent at 35. What do you mean? Are you like reverse aging? Is that what you're saying? You're coming down from 50, you're working your way back down to 35. Is that what's happening? Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we have any other questions rolling in on any of the other emails came in with questions while we're live, if we're on Discord. Oh, what's up, Delbert? Morning. Albert, I was bragging about you the other day, man, to one of my clients, telling you how awesome you've been, crushing it, and just like your transformation, dude. Definitely still got to share that. I'm gonna make some cool stuff with it. Let's see. I don't see any like questions coming in via email. Oh wait, maybe here we go. Got a couple of Amazon things going on. Let's see. No. Let's see this. Is this a health and fitness question? Bop. So yeah, that's actually a question I just made a post about today, guys. So the question was, sweet man, I'm still working at it. I love seeing it, man. Let's also highlight, let's see what else. Oh, we also got the Soundcore Motion Boom Plus. This one I actually have at the gym. Shout out Road Combat Club. It just rocks that whole building, man. It's a great audio. If you want like a really big booming sound, that's the move. Then we're going to get into the weighted jump rope to warm up. Ooh, we also got a lightning deal for the magnetic phone ring. This is one that Ashley had in the car that she likes to use. But the question, anyways, going back to my point, the question was, what workout should I be doing, especially if I want to lose body fat? Now, for that, this is the time I was talking about. Find something you enjoy doing. And Delbert, maybe you can speak to this too. Like if you enjoy, I'm a half century and that's weird. I guess, man. Yeah, I guess. Or is that awesome? You know what I mean? My point though is I could tell you, hey, you got to work out 6 days a week to hit your goal and weight train. But what's the likelihood if you hate working out to do that? So it's about finding joyful activity, things you enjoy doing, whether it's martial arts, taekwondo, Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, weight training, water work, swimming, running, biking, dancing, playing with your kids, whatever it looks like. And then being able to build from that understanding, that base, like, all right, cool, I enjoy this. Now we're going to start to build from that. I'm approaching dude, I don't even know what that means. I got to be honest with you. I've been really enjoying cardio, but I don't think it's as effective as lifting. So, and that's also, it depends, right, Delbert? Like, here's one thing we've been talking about. I sent out a newsletter out yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, Delbert. It's leveraging HIIT training after you do weight training. So like literally you do your weight training workout, and then right afterwards for 8 to 12 minutes, you do a HIIT training style. It's called, and the science behind it is EPOC, excess post-oxygen energy consumption. So the idea is when you're done with your weight training and then you do interval training to spark your metabolism even more, you get more of a metabolic benefit, burn more calories, burn more fat. It'll actually help you get stronger, help improve your heart, all these other variables. But I don't, So like, I would say you could do cardio, but I would say do your weight training and then afterwards do like 2 minutes of a steady state, like whether it's walking at an incline, whatever, keep your heart rate between 100, 120 beats, like 50 to 60% of your max, and then do 30 to 60 seconds of a higher intensity, like 70 to 85% of your max heart rate, and then cycle between that for about 8 to 12 minutes. How long do you weight train before HIIT? So I'll do about 40 minutes, maybe an hour. Today's workout might only be like 30 minutes because honestly, I'm healing up. I have a wound healing right now. So I'm not going to be doing the lower body, stuff. A lot of just the upper body stuff. And then I'm actually going to be doing this exact thing, the HIIT training. So you'll be able to see it firsthand afterwards. Let's see. Let's switch this. Boba's upset. And then used to do 200 push-ups and 200. What happened, Bobo? What made you stop? You just get injured, or is it just like too hard to maintain? Because that's the other side of it. It's about sustainability, right? Oh, Boba's upset. I can hear it. Let's see. It looks like we got another Amazon question. Send a video link. All right, let's see. Skateboard hurt me. Oh, no, you were skateboarding? What happened? Got it. 40 minutes is not too long. Time flies at the gym. Yeah, exactly. Like you could do 40 to 60 minutes weight training and then just do 8 to 12 minutes. You could do like, honestly, like yesterday, I didn't do weight training. I just did a like conditioning type of workout on the skier because I couldn't do lower body stuff. And I was able to do, it was 45 minutes. But I would do like 10 minutes of a HIIT, take 5 minutes off, and then repeat that cycle for 4 rounds. And to me, that's a progressive buildup. Ollie 720 destroyed. Oh, snap. Destroyed you or you destroyed it? You know what I mean? Let's see. Do you have any other questions? Okay. Yeah, ooh, it looks like we got someone else coming in. For the delivery, nice. All right. So I think that's all as far as questions. I'm going to just double check with the newsletter I sent out if anyone wanted me to hit any questions as we're going into it. Again, we got the lightning deal. We also have a deal on the Syncom massage gun. We're going to be using the bench. I'm going to highlight. So we sent out that Epoch. Man, I don't know what's going on. It doesn't look like people have been opening up our emails as much lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe we're just not having the right subjects or titles. You guys have, and if you have questions on that, I'm no Rodney Mullen. Dude, no one's a Rodney Mullen except him, right? That's a legend, son. Let's see. What else? We got our music bumping. I'm using the Lamicall phone stand right now as it's like holding it up for me. It's one of those clutch tools I use on a daily basis. I don't really like think about too much, but it's like super solid. All right. Now let's get into, so I'll go to the jump rope. I'm going to use that to warm up. I'm going to test this out. I haven't even like jump rope in like a minute. So we're going to actually, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to shadow box to warm up with the bands. Dude, where do I get this newsletter? Oh, okay. That's a good question. So I feel like you should be on it. But if you go to just lifestyleoffitness.com, you can sign up for the newsletter. Or if you go to our link tree as well, like on our social media, I believe we have a link for it. Let me actually double check if it's still up. Oh, what's up, Bones Brigade? Let's see. Where's our newsletter opt-in? We got the alarms going off. All right, it's time to get into the workout. And actually, you can't even order the bands right now, so I won't even worry about highlighting them because they're out of stock. We actually sold out, so thank you guys to everyone for the support. We sold out 1984. Yeah, dude, I was born 87, so that's even before my time, but I know what's up. Yeah, Delbert, if you want, what I'll do is I'll just add you. If you want to go on Discord, shoot me your email. And well, I think I have your email, right? From just our own prior discussions. I'll drop you in the newsletter if you want. Let's see here, Delbert. I'll do that. All right, word. Yeah, I'll go on to Discord real quick. I think I got your email in here somewhere. But yeah, just drop me your email and I'll put it. I'll add you to our newsletter list. I just realized that's a really good question, man. I'm 1972. Oh, what's up, 70s? Okay. Let's see. Let's actually check if you're in here, Delbert. I thought I had you in here. Yeah, you're in here. Yeah, you should be getting them, Delbert. It looks like you're already subscribed. You're probably unconfirmed for your opt-in status. Let me double check because we have a different. Oh, I have a different email for you. That's why. Here, yeah, I have your Outlook email. Because when we were doing that giveaway, we had people's emails kind of like opting in. Add single contacts. I'll throw you in right now. Here we go. Boom. I'm going to subscribe to our emails. Bam. There we go. All right. So you're in. You're in, Delbert. Thanks for asking. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. Let's get our weighted jump rope on. Let's get our warm up on. Come with me, guys. We got shout out again. The OBS bot. This is what's awesome about it. Check it out. As I move, it's going to follow me. We're going to use my bench here to help kind of act as a makeshift table. We're going to get all of our other drinks, get my coffee, get the workout stuff. We'll bring it all over here. I'll bust out the book. We'll get our workout going. We're good to go. All right, coffee. Ooh, go grease lightning. Grease lightning. Grease lightning. And then we're going to switch. Let's actually we're going to have to switch up my mic. Turn this puppy on. And then let me know if this mic sounds off or anything, guys. I have to switch them over. I'll have to switch this puppy. All right. Let's make sure that this puppy's on. We'll sync it up. All right. Smart mic's connected. Let's switch the audio over. There we go. Now you guys we have that one. Yeah, grease loving. That's it, baby. All right. Let's get our jump rope on. Come on over. Yeah. The only downside I noticed, guys, I'm going to be real with you. If you notice with the OBS bot, see that little like blink that it has? I've noticed that's happened lately. It used to happen when I used the original 1080 OBS. So I don't know if it's just the cable I'm using to plug it in, if it's because I'm live streaming and it's kind of a little like the settings aren't matching up right, but you aren't that old. I mean, I know Grease though. I've watched Grease before. I know what's up, man. All right, so we're going to do 3 minutes on a jump rope. I'm honestly probably going to shadow box because like, I don't know if my body can handle the bouncing right now on this wound. 35, you aren't that old. Yeah, but I've doesn't mean I haven't seen the movie. You know what I mean? All right. So I'm going back, I think, to day 1, right? Yeah, I'm going back day 1. Yeah, we're going back day 1. So, oh, wait. No, it's not day 2. Did that Monday. We did Tuesday. So now, yeah, I'm going back to the we're going to get a nice little 3-minute warm-up in. Or we'll do 5 minutes. Yeah, let's get 5 minutes. Again, that's what's so cool about the bands, guys. They're so versatile. There's like so many things that you can do with it. And again, we're just using this to increase our heart rate, guys. So the idea is bringing that heart rate up. I'll actually check my heart rate. I'll tighten on my watch so I can get the heart rate going here a little bit. I got to be very mindful. Amazon, don't worry. We're not promoting anything that's against any violations or policies. This is purely for fitness and for sport. So let's check our heart rate. I was at 60 beats before sitting down. Let's see where we're at now. And the goal is to get it upwards of around like above 120, like 120, 140. So I know I get my heart rate up. We're at 115. Nice. Then we can like air jump rope. Actually, you know what? I think we can jump rope. So we're going to swap this out. We're going to go to the jump rope. is actually feeling okay. We'll get the jump rope going, y'all. Oh, yeah. And that's why you have different options. Let me know if the audio sounds like kind of squirrely, though, as I'm bouncing. But again, this is a great way to warm up. And then this is also what I'm going to use for the hit at the end of the workout, the EPOC, the excess post-oxygen consumption style training to boost the metabolism. All right, this feels okay. We're gonna continuously feel this out, y'all. I think the biggest issue, honestly, is me sitting down. That's where things get rough. Let's slide this over a little bit. Check the chat. You know, this is where I'm going to use my Llama call. Audio is fine. Is Christian off today? Now, Christian's, he's kind of got, I don't know, man. I think he's got like a cold or something. So I was like, yeah, dude, don't come over. Don't get the baby sick. You stay home. You relax. And then he's going to Charlotte this weekend because he's working the UFC event. But yeah, Christian says what's up from home. What else, y'all? What else? Oh, man, that's awesome. Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm excited for it, man. And then my other buddy, Boo Boo, shout out to Boo Boo and Maddie. They're going to the event just to watch it. So it's cool. He'll be able to work the event. And then I don't even know if he gets to, like, stay backstage for the actual fights or just sit in someone's seat or, like, I don't even know how that works, honestly. Gangsta. Let's see. What's he do? So he's I want to say stagehand, basically, for like lack of a better term. He basically just sets up like the venue. He's like some kind of union work. But I'm just gonna say stagehand for lack of a better term. We're gonna have to ask him, I think, when he comes here next time. Uh-oh, where's my timer? Here we go. Here we go, y'all. All right, so the first thing we got. Ooh, we got our deadlift and wide grip pull downs, baby. But we're gonna do a rack pull variation because again, I can't really get fully deep into that position yet, just for this wound that's healing up. Let's see, where's that heart rate? Check the heart rate. We got the last 30 seconds. Yeah, 120. All right, so let's get it up. We're gonna try and get our high knees, get that heart rate above. We're above 120, but I want to try and get it above 140 to really get that temperature and tissue up. That's what's valuable about warming up, guys. Like when you increase your body temperature and tissue, not only you get blood flow, but it actually helps just by the increase of temperature, the elasticity and the range of motion you get out of your tissue. All right, so let's see where we're at. 123. Take that, and then we'll do again, I'm going to do my shoulder, my hip mobility. 135. All right, so we're pretty much right there. We're in 135, 140. And here's a fun, easy way, guys. If you want to figure out a relative formula, 136. For your max heart rate, take 220 minus your age. So if I take 220 minus 35, puts me at 185. Now, I for sure have worked out where my heart rate went above 185 before, so it's not a perfect formula. But if you say 185 is my 100% max, just as a reference point, then I know I can reverse engineer that and say, okay, 80% of that will be about 140 or 145 beats per minute. What kind of fitness tracker are you using? This is the Apple Watch. I've used like Fitbits. I've used like the Dorilla smartwatch, which I think is probably the most cost-effective option I've used. I've actually ordered like ones from Alibaba to see if we want to manufacture themselves. There's like all these different variations. I'm going to go back to the 28-day reset then because we got the workout in there. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some rack pulls here, baby. Use the bands. And that's why, again, the bands are sold out. They'll probably be sold out for like another month. But we're going to get them back in stock. Appreciate you guys supporting. And, yeah. They're definitely clutch. Now, for this week, we're doing 4 to 6. Oh, yeah. Get this off of here. So we got 3 rounds, 4 to 6 reps. So we're going heavier. So I'm going to put the purple bands on too. I'm going hard in the paint, y'all. And see what kind of questions we got. We'll go. I'm basically just going to go through all the different products now. So if you guys have questions on them, let me know in the chat. And then when the workout's done, I'll circle back to them so I can make sure I hit it for you guys. Where did I go on the outside? Yeah. All right. So again, we're doing this banded deadlift variation. So it's a slight difference as far as the angle and the force production. But the cool thing I like about it is because it has that variable. All right, let's go. Boom. So we're going to go forwards and backwards. Yeah, we're doing 1 minute. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I think we got about, yeah, this is perfect timing, guys, because we have about 40 minutes left on the stream. So that's pretty much, I'm going to do the workout, and then I'll show you guys the HIIT kind of finisher for about 8 or so minutes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so now we're going to go with those around the worlds. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Dude, what's up with this playlist? This is not the playlist I thought I was playing. Yeah, this is not the, oh, that's why. It's not playing my playlist. It's playing something else. That's why. That makes sense. Okay, so we're going to reset this clock. So, guys, I'm just texting actually a potential client right now. They're asking me some great questions, so I'm going to share them with you as they're asking. I'm not going to say who it is, but they're asking about our body recomposition program. And what I do with our body recomposition program, guys, I give you a basic guarantee. Like, hey, whatever our goal is, I guarantee you will hit it so long as you show up, you make the appointments, you are compliant with the plan we create, and they're just kind of asking some of the details around that. Discussion. 25 hours. Yeah, the one-on-one is in depth for us. Workouts or nutrition pending. Yeah, 12:30 p.m. So 9:30 a.m. Saturday, but interesting. So, my So I'm saying if you're like, so, because the idea is they're asking like, hey, so I want to make sure that I show up and understand the expectations of me, which I think is a great thing. Again, communication, having them send me food pictures, kind of going over that. Don't hit. Cross. Additional resource. Yes. And now I'm just saying, hey, like, what's your work schedule? Because knowing someone's work schedule, especially when they're a client of mine, I want to make sure I'm not bothering them while they're on the clock. That's like a really important variable. So now I'm just saying, hey, speaking of which, I'm actually live streaming, so let me not, you know, be so distracted by my phone right now, because that's a big one, guys, when we're getting our workout in. That's like an appointment you set to yourself. And then hold on, Delbert. I usually warm up before workouts, but you really need a cool down after. Yeah, 100%. Cool down is laying on the floor, crying uncontrollably because it hurts. I mean, hey, listen, man, if that helps you cool down, that's totally okay. Now, what I will say, though, is like lengthening out your tissue. And there's like a general cool down that I give people that they can do no matter what they did for their workout. And then there's more specific movements and options related to the exact muscles you worked in that workout. But I find if you just hit these like certain protocols, like this shoulder mobility for any workout, it's going to be good. You hit this hip mobility, that's going to help on a very general basis. And then there's some other very simple priming movements. And again, Delbert, I'm not sure, did you ever download our app? We have it up on the link tree right now. I can send you, if you want me to send you the link on Discord to our link tree, you can download our app and you can get the resistance band workout for free. You guys can all, even if you don't order the bands, I'm making the resistance band workout absolutely free. And the reason I'm doing that is, one, I just want to support you guys and give you resources. But two, it's also a great way for you to test out our app and see if like, hey, I kind of like this. This might be something that can benefit me. And then transparently, like, try and help upsell you guys into our actual coaching program if you feel like you could use that support. But again, it's not a requirement. It's not a must-have. Like, I try not to. My biggest thing is also not being spammy with all the things we do. Is just adding value in your life. Yeah, send me the link. I'll try it out. All right, awesome. I'm just going to finish doing this mobility, and I'll send it to you in Discord. And then also, guys, Delbert, I'll send you this too. So I'm in a contest right now. I don't think I mentioned this because I started it last Thursday after I did my live stream. I'm in the running for Muscle and Fitness Mr. Health. So it's basically a popularity contest. Whoever has the most votes every week moves forward. If you're like, this week, for example, you have to be in the top 15 in your group. And next week, it's going to be top 10, then top 5. And then they reset the votes. And it's basically like you have to be number 1 for the next couple of weeks in your group. So basically, I need a bunch of people to vote for me. And it's free to vote. You don't have to pay anything. You can literally just like go in, vote for me. And if you want to, they definitely have a like donation thing where you can donate to Wounded Warriors, and every dollar you donate is another vote to my profile. Again, I'm not asking anyone to do that. I don't expect anyone to do that. A bunch of people have, and it's been really humbling. But I'm also saying, hey, if you take the time to vote for me, I will 100% support you. And whether it's like jump on a call, add value, whatever I can. So what I'll do, Delbert, is I'm going to pull up. So I'm going to send you the link tree. And in my link tree, you're going to see a combination of, where'd my Discord go? You're going to see the resistance band workout, and you're also going to see Mr. Health and Fitness. So you could vote for me. Again, if you're so inclined, and I'll send it to you right now on Discord. So that's the Discord. And I also put you on the newsletter, Delbert. So if you guys want in on that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about really quick, and then we're going to get into the workout. And I'm going to do my hip mobility. So again, you can click on this, and it'll let you just basically sign up, create a free profile. Look, sign up for free, create a free profile. And then you can also download our app, whether you have the Apple, you have the App Store or the Google Play Store. It'll just bring you to that link. You can download it for free. Bada bing. On the Apple Store, they're updating our icon. Transparently, this is the company we license our app from. So they got to update that. And then here's the Mr. So I'm currently second. So the goal is to obviously stay in first place every week. And we got like one more day. So all the votes, all of that is really helpful and appreciated. But again, no worries if you guys don't want to do that. It's totally okay. But let's get into the workout. All right, so now we're going to do our hip mobility. And then let's double check. I feel like Richard had another question. Let's make sure we support him. And again, if you guys got questions, just let me know. We went to that. We went to that. Let's get into this Kufandy. I actually wore this shirt for an interview last week, which was awesome. So yeah, I'm just kind of figuring out the schedule with this person. All right, let's switch those sides up. Now we get the other side. We're getting all this stuff. Oh, it's a good song. Let's go. Let's actually, we're going to send it. I'm going to send it to my homie. Bam. All right, so let's jump back into the stream here. And then let's see if my homie jumps in. We got the massage gun. I'm going to highlight just the Flybird bench just because like I use this pretty much every single workout that I do. And I'm just basically trying to highlight, again, ooh, let's rock out with the Soundcore. I'm basically just highlighting the products I'm using during my workout. And then Delbert, I sent that link over if you want to check it out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, snap. Okay, hop on in here. Hop on in. Come hang out. We start to, I'm like very tempted to rock out even harder right now, guys. Let's kind of scooch this over. Oh, yeah. What's up, hips? Woo, installing. Well, thank you. I appreciate the support, Delbert. All right, so we got the hip mobility, got our warm up in. Now we're going to get into first round deadlifts, and we're going to do a lat pull down variation. All right, so I'm going to be going back and forth in the workout. It might take me a second to respond, guys, as I'm going in between the sets. But again, any questions you have, I'm going to be basically highlighting all the different products. Oh, snap. I didn't realize that was your name, by the way, Delbert. I just saw like something come in on the intake form. I'm guessing that was you. You got a fancy official name. All right, so we're going to I'm going to pull this back a little bit so you guys can see the bench. I'm going to highlight the bench here. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell anyone your official name, Delbert. That's where I treat client info and like that kind of stuff super confidential. Like I'm very, very mindful of that. All right, let's get our protein in. Deadlift time. Let's get it, y'all. Now, the cool thing is if you don't have a bar, you could do this in a variety of capacities. One more. Come on. Yep. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to superset that. We're going to take a minute and a half. So because I'm doing a lower rep range, higher resistance, we take longer rest periods. Yeah, no, I get it, man. You don't want to share your like public stuff in public platforms, which and maybe I'm like kind of ignorant with that kind of stuff only because I really feel like I'm so like, dude, I've like fought in front of thousands of people, like half naked, like in shorts, like in just tie shorts. So it's like, I feel so like I've been so vulnerable in front of people that it's so natural for me. I don't even think about, the only thing I do think about is with kids. Like I don't like posting stuff, a lot of my kids, because there's creeps out there, man. They can find out where you're at, what's going on. They can figure out your routine. I don't like that stuff. So that's the only thing, like I'm very mindful of like my kids and my family, but for myself, like, I invite anyone to come see me. If you want to come see me in person, come to Rogue Combat Club. I'm there every single day pretty much. You can find me if you really want to. I've had people like drive hours away or drive from hours away to propose some interesting training situations with me. And I like, listen, man, I'm also not like, I'm at this stage of my life. I want to support people and transform the world of health. I'm not trying to bring like anything negative into it. Yeah, Delbert. I like it, Delbert. I like the alias. So we got about another 10 seconds. Now we're going to go into a lat pull down variation. So with that being said, I'm going to take my black bands. We're going to throw them up here. First, I got to find them. Because there it is. I have my brother-in-law coming over to work out yesterday, so we moved some stuff around. So we're going to throw these bands over here. Now we're going to get the other black band. That's the one thing I will say. The good thing about having, this is like the last pack of resistance bands that I had that like I didn't sell that I wanted to keep for myself. If I ever need to, I can always bust out more resistance. That's why I'm actually selling this squat rack, guys, because I got a new sponsor that's sending me out some new stuff. Very grateful for that. But if you guys are in the market, come get your squat rack. So again, I'm doing a kneeling variation just because of the angle and the range of motion. But notice the tempo and control. I'm not rushing it. I'm holding, slow and control on the way out. Boom. So we're going to take, again, a minute and a half rest. That's round 1 down. We're going to do this for 3 rounds. And again, if you guys got questions, let me know in the chat. And then also I realized the motion tracker turned off. So let's turn it back on with our gesture control. Let's check the chat, see if we got any questions. I like it. And then I'm going to highlight, again, the bands are sold out, guys, but I will highlight them, and I'll highlight some of the other stuff we got going on from the massage gun. We got the leg massager. I mean, these are all clutch tools, ultimately. So, yeah, if you want to hop on in. I'm not going to say your name, by the way, but who I'm texting. Around the world. Around the world. I'm also, I don't know if you guys can tell, I love dancing. I used to be, guys, like, so fun fact, man, like, I'm not saying I'm a great dancer or anything, but I used to be super shy about dancing. What I realized is, if you just enjoy it and have fun, like, who cares? It's like that old expression, like, dance like no one's watching kind of a deal. So, yeah, and I won't, again, I'm not going to say your name, but thanks for jumping into, well, you tell me in the chat if I can say your name, because we're texting, and I don't, again, I'm very protective about confidentiality. You know, even though I don't have, like, HIPAA regulations I always have to adhere to, I'm very protective over people's information, so I don't want to shout out names unless you guys tell me in the chat. Like, Delbert, I'm obviously going to use your name, Delbert, as opposed to what your real name is. Like, whatever you guys put in the chat, man, that's what I'm going to use. I'm not going to put anything else out there. All right, let's get into round number 2. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I need some more resistance on this, so I'm probably going to end up opening up my other pack of resistance bands. We're going to throw the black bands on because let's add up the numbers. 120, 80, and then these are going to be 60. So 120, 80, that's 200, plus 60, that's 260. So the key, though, with the bands is it's only that amount of resistance on the last 20% of the lift. So it's like 260 on each side, which would be what? It was 260 times 2, 520, plus 30, 550. So technically, at the very end of this movement, it's 520 pounds. But at the bottom, it's basically nothing. So it's a very interesting way to add resistance, add load where your body's strongest. Like here at the top, like this is like a gnarly amount of weight. But see how all the slack basically comes out? So it's really only at the top, and it's really pulling me forward. So I really get to work my posterior chain, which is a great way to work from a mechanical standpoint, some of the technique. All right, so we'll take a minute and a half. 2 rounds down. Now I'm going to open up the other bands. We'll add some resistance into that, and I'll go back to my bands here. No, well, again, guys, the bands are sold out. I actually manufacture these. Talked to our manufacturing team, and what I did was I kind of changed it up. So you're going to buy, when you buy our set, you're going to get the full set of each color. You're going to get the short bands as well, and you're going to get a door anchor now with handles. Now, it's going to be a slightly different price point. Instead of it being $40, it's going to ultimately, I think, go up between $50 and $60 because of all the things we're including, and the cost honestly went up because of that. But the goal is to just drive value
and still obviously be competitive. Because if you do the math, instead of spending like $2 a pound on resistance, like bumper plates, which I have over here, you could spend 10 cents per pound on the bands, and they're like lightweight, easy to travel with. Like a pack of the bands that I sell for the 10 pack is 4 pounds, and it's like 12 by 16 inches. So the space of it's like super space effective as well. All right, boom, we're gonna throw the band in. I think we'll throw a purple in there as well. And that's like, this is how they come packed so you guys can see it. Shabam. And again, if you guys got questions, you let me know what's up. Oof. All right. So the only thing I do have to be mindful of, I'm getting kind of excited and I'm pushing my body and I can kind of feel my wound already kind of bleeding out on me. So we're gonna have to be careful here, guys. You gotta be careful. So again, I'm going a higher resistance because it's lower under. Whoa, yeah. So I gotta like really tailor this in and get my. See how it's like at the very end it wants to pull me because the resistance is greatest. Oh. So I really got to be mindful of the tempo. Woo! So this is 120 plus 80. So that's 200 pounds. So yeah, it's very much my body weight for doing like basically a pull-up. And again, that's what I like about this style of band, why I picked these to manufacture versus this like tubing style, because this is okay. The downside to this particular style is you can't use it on like barbells for pull-up assist. You can't use it. It's not as versatile. This is okay, and sometimes it's cheaper actually because of the material and the sizing and spacing and resistance. But for me, the pull-ups, their resistance, their quality, their durability, and the versatility it provides is just totally worth it, which is why I picked them. All right, let's get our cordyceps and lion's mane in too. Got the ginkgo, got the rhodiola, we got all the focus going down. And Delbert, those two bands snap a lot. I busted a few of those. Yeah, exactly. So that's the other side. The two band style versus this, the pull up, the thicker, they will snap. They're easier. Actually, a friend of mine, he actually went blind in his eye because it snapped and cracked him in the eye. And he had a whole lawsuit because of it. It's like really scary. So that's why I'm very mindful. Like he works out with me with the bands when I go see him in California, but like, you gotta be very, very careful, very, very mindful. I guess that's kind of obvious though. All right, that's time. It's time for the last round. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna keep these bands close. All right, a minute rest. That's the last round. And then we'll see, what do we got after this? Whew. Oh, man. Then I got an incline press. We're going to do a variation of that. And then I'm going to do scarecrows, supersetting with that. Actually, no, you know what? I'll do a hyperextension. I'll do that. I'll just do a variation of it. Again, I'm going to go through all the products, guys. I'm just going to highlight all the different stuff. These bandages, these actually came in handy before. I was talking to Ashley about this. We needed to use them. My kids honestly like using them just to be like doctor. They pretend to be doctor. It's kind of funny and adorable. But it's one of those things, again, you don't, as I've gotten a house and have a family and, you know, travel and done these things, like there's certain things that you don't think about needing it or having it until you need it and you don't have it. And you're like, oh man, why don't I have this? And it's just sometimes it's usually not the forefront of your brain. The bandages would definitely be one of those. We talked about jump rope. We got the lightning deal here. All right, shout out to Nested Naturals again. Yeah, we got those subs in. What you gonna do? Got about what, 15 more seconds? Yep, got 15 more. Boom, copy. Oh yeah, and again, I want to say your name, but I'm not gonna just because like I don't. It's not for me to do. All right, we're just gonna drop in a link really quick. Let's go back to it. Get into our Cinca massage on. Again, we got another deal. So now we're going into our kneeling lat pull down. And again, this is where like little nuanced details become important. For the lats, you want to kind of have a slight forward angle position because the lats are anchored onto your arms and your humerus joint. I'm sorry, your humerus, your arm bone. And when you have them in the forward position, it's going to activate your lats a little bit more. So even on a bench, like if I use the Flybird bench, I would want to have a slight forward lean to really activate up those lats even more. Versus like rhomboids or muscles around the scapula. All right, so again, that's round 3. Now we'll go into, we're gonna go into a incline press. I'm gonna use the bench here again. Let's highlight the bench. I'm gonna actually use my desk as a desk. And then we're going 4 for 6. Bam, let's pick this puppy up. Now the cool thing again, guys, is I can use these bands anchored and I don't have to just anchor them to a squat rack. You can anchor this because people ask me like, hey, if I don't have a squat rack, what do I do? Cool thing is you can anchor it to the door, and that's why we're including a door anchor now, so you guys can do that. And if you don't have the door anchor, check this out. I'm gonna show you the simplest way to do this. Look how simple this is. Come here, come with me, y'all. Come with me. I'm gonna show you something cool. Don't mind the random cable hanging here. But look, if you don't have a door anchor, look, you could just put it in the corner of the door, close it, and look, now it's anchored. And you can do the same thing, whether it's in the top portion of the door or the bottom portion of the door. It's anchored. That thing's not coming out because it's anchored in the door. But we are going to include a door anchor just to make it a little bit easier on everybody so you don't have to like worry about it. Because what would happen, I would speculate, I haven't tested it too hard on this, that if you did that every single time, eventually the pressure of the door, when you're using the higher resistance, will start to fray the bands faster than it would be on its own. So just something to keep in mind from again, that's where I go back to versatility. So we're going to start first round with actually, you know, let's go purple. We're going to go purple because, again, we're going 4 to 6, and then I'm going with my hyper extension. And again, if you guys got questions, let me know in the chat. Okay, we're going 4 to 6. Notice the tempo. Notice the control. 1, 2, 3. 3-second lower. Pause. Control. All right, so we're going to take a minute and a half. Oof. And then we're going to hit it again. Spine on my range. And again, if you guys got questions, whether you're on Amazon, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, hit those questions in the comments. Also, you can hop on over. I put right here the Amazon link so you guys can hop on over to Amazon if you want to see all the products I'm talking about. If you want to engage more in the chat, whatever that looks like, even just a like, a heart, whatever, really appreciates. It helps drive engagement and traffic and exposure, reaching more people. That's the whole point of all this, guys. If I take the business equation out of it for a second, if this isn't how I feed my family, I would do this for free just to ultimately impact the world, transform it with health, if I'm being honest. So I just want to reach as many people as possible. And if you guys are watching live, let me know in the comments. It's helpful. Or if you end up watching a replay of this, if you're watching it on another platform besides Amazon, comment. Let me know replay. So that's the cool thing. I like to see who's watching live, who's watching a replay. It's always interesting to see that data come across. So I appreciate that ultimately. All right, we got about, what, 20 seconds? A little bit more coffee coming down. I'm almost done with the coffee and protein. We got to finish this puppy up. Excuse me. Woo, 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 woo. All right, I got a little excited with the coffee. Got a little excited. All right, let's go into the leg massage. And I'm going to keep rolling through all the products. All right, so now we're going into our extension, our hyper extensions. I'm going to do a variation again, just because some of the pressure I need to be mindful of on my lower body. let's actually, I'm gonna anchor my feet into the mats here. So it's a nice kind of anchor point. All right, that's one round down, 2 more to go. And again, what we're gonna do, guys, stay tuned because I'm gonna finish this workout with my EPOC style HIIT training, which is a 10-minute basically like HIIT or interval-based training to really kickstart and ramp up the metabolism even after a resistance workout. And again, as always, questions, hit the comments, let me know what's up. Got a minute left. We'll go back and forth. Back and forth here. All right, honestly, I'm going to try these green bands. I'm going to kick up the green bands here. See how that goes. I haven't done the green bands for an incline press yet. So we'll see how this feels. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, today's a good day, man. We don't have anything too crazy. It's a nice, like, recharging, refresh kind of a day. Wednesdays, I'm really fortunate. And shout out to my coach, Eric Uresk. Great martial arts mindset and just overall kind of a coach in a variety of capacities. It was like, hey, dude, you should make sure you have restorative days, not just like one day a week, but like multiple times a week. So Wednesdays and Sundays tend to be my restorative days where like, and honestly, I still train clients. Like I train clients today, but I choose to do that. There are people I want to work with. And anything I do on a day, like on a Wednesday or a Sunday, are the things I choose to do. For the most part. Some days, honestly, like if things get crazy, I might like ramp it up a little, but the goal is to have everything on a Wednesday is a choice. I mean, every day, but especially on Wednesdays where if I'm like, hey man, I'm burnt out a little bit. I have this understanding with my clients where we can shift, we can pivot. Any meetings, like any of the coaching I do. But I found I really don't have to do that. Oh. All right. Oh man, verdammt scheiße. All right, let's see what other kind of questions. Oh, let's go into our sound core, and I got it right here, guys. Again, this to me is the best bang for your buck from the Anchor, like music or the speakers. Unless you're trying to rock out outdoors on a hike or like fill a huge space, this is not only the best value, but like from a sound quality, like it can really bump. So like I'll put it up full path. Like you don't need it louder than that. Like it can fill the whole room. Like even on the other side of my house, you can hear this. If I'm going hot, like if I'm going full blast, like so it's like you don't really need that unless you're having a crazy house party or you're outdoors again. And the cool thing is even this is water resistant, so you can hypothetically accidentally drop it in the pool. It'll be okay. I don't recommend doing that, but you can. You can leave it out in the rain. It'll be okay. Again, I don't recommend doing that, but you can. All right, let's undo some of these bands here as well. And again, you get 5 long bands and 5 short bands with our set. And now we're adding in the anchor and the handles just to make it that much easier. Because I've had some people even say when we do the higher resistance, like, oh, dude, it kind of hurts my hand a little bit. It's a little uncomfortable. So ultimately, guys, I always take your feedback and audit what we're doing. So I don't necessarily even have to agree with it always, but I welcome it. And it may hurt my feelings even, but that's okay. I welcome it because I want to know how to make the best experience possible for you guys. All right. Ooh. All right, we got one more set, y'all. One more set. Let's see what's next. Now I think it's scarecrows, right? Yeah, scarecrows. And honestly, I can't do the other one. But I'll do the hanging leg. Yeah, so we're going to do scarecrows and a hanging leg variation. So we got last superset after this. And then we're going to kick in that HIIT style We got perfect, look at that. We got like 10 minutes left on the stream. Is perfect timing. I'm gonna do like 5 more minutes of resistance training, and then we'll kick in the HIIT, and we're right there pretty much. You guys actually, we're gonna probably go over on time today, but that's okay. I'd rather over deliver than under deliver. Know what I mean? Underdogs on top. And again, any questions you guys have, not only with products that I'm highlighting, but anything that's in the carousel, feel free to let me know. We also have some promo codes so you can claim some extra savings on the different deals. If you guys are watching and you're not seeing what I'm talking about, it's probably because you're not on Amazon. So if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, that's totally fine. But if you want to see the deals, if you want to see the products, more information on that, click this link right here. Check out the live stream. Come hop on over. Check it out. You know what I mean? All that good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, we got another deal, y'all. Check that deal. Check that deal. All right, like 5 more seconds, 1 more round. Let's get the bands. Let's get these bands, y'all. Ooh. All right. Again, watch the tempo. 1, 2, 3. Pause for a second. Drive. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Drive. Oh. Up. There we go. Let's take a minute and a half. We got 1 more cycle. Now what I'm actually going to do is we're going to go right into the HIIT style training after the Yeah, I'm gonna do a really cool combo where we're gonna do the scarecrow and the leg raises as part of the HIIT training, and I'll show you how we're gonna leverage this. Especially if you're tight on time, I'll teach you guys a cool technique where you can even work in some of the workout movements that you have into your HIIT training for after the resistance component of things. So again, I'm able to do this. This is hard if you're not, like, again, a professional in this field and in this world, because you don't really have the understanding and insight to make these adjustments. But the goal is, in what I even work with clients, is teaching you how to understand your body, how it responds to all these different things, so you can start to understand, oh, if I do this, my body will respond this way. If I'm short on time, it's like if-then statements. If this, then that. To be able to make those adjustments and be able to ultimately put yourself in the best position possible for you in this live moment. It's one thing to be able to look at a textbook and say, all right, this is what the textbook says to do. This is what I hypothetically should do. It's like, what happens when life gets in the way? And if the variables come up, if barriers come up, if you need to overcome certain things. That's, to me, the value of a coach in almost any capacity and any degree, whether it's a life coach, business coach, health coach, strength coach, nutrition coach, like martial art, you name it. A coach is there to help you overcome, to set this foundation of understanding, and to progress and push you in moments where you need also accountability as well. Anyways, that's my whole rant. Let's go 1 more round of those hyperextensions. 4 to 6. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, that's pretty much the workout resistance. Now we're gonna do this interval style approach. So I'm gonna drop the bench out of the way, bring it over here. And again, if you guys got questions on what's going down, just let me know. I'll happily answer for you. Down rotato with the okay. You know what? I think we might go. Yeah, we'll keep it yellow. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 minutes, low intensity, so low pace, where I'm just basically gonna do scarecrow reps and do my hanging leg raises. Then we're gonna do 30 seconds, high intensity. So like bringing up my heart rate. So let's look at my heart rate real quick, just for reference point, because the heart rate becomes really helpful. All right, so heart rate right now is roughly about 80 to 100 beats per minute. Let's actually check that. So again, we're going, yeah, it's 100 beats per minute right now. So again, I'm going for 6 on these scarecrows. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got 6 of those. Now we're gonna do 6 hanging leg raises. So again, I'm hanging, and I like having this actual, the barbell right here just as like a cue to help with momentum. Like once my leg hits it, it helps me control it. And I'm focusing on the top like 30%. So now is 130. So that's like roughly about a minute. So I'm gonna set a timer here. Set that. In about 30 seconds, then I'll go, and now I'll do high knee jump rope to again drive my heart rate up. And again, any questions you guys have, let me know. So this is exactly what I'm talking about: excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So I finished up the resistance training. Now I'm going into a metabolically demanding cycle for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to do 4 rounds of this. That's going to be 2.5 minutes. That's 4 rounds. All right, so now, again, my goal is to bring my heart rate up. I was at about 120, 130, and I'm trying to get up to 140 to 160. And I'm going to keep this pace going back and forth for 4 rounds. So this is round 1. And I'm also kind of being mindful of this wound I have healing up right now, which doesn't feel so hot. So I got to be a little conservative, even with my exercise selection and pacing. Now it's time. So now we go back into, so now I'm just going to check my heart rate. It was at 128 prior to that interval. Let's check it really quick just to make sure the pacing is right. 140, perfect. So I'm right at the perfect pacing. So now we go back into our band. More. Six. Go back to the timer. Doing our hanging leg raise. This one I'm actually going to drop. So I'm going to give you guys 2 examples. One with the bar there, but now watch without the bar. There's a little bit more momentum that can start to happen. So I have to be even more efficient. See how it starts to swing? So you get to use even more of your core to help stabilize. Whew. All right, so roughly took about a minute. We're gonna take about 30 seconds to a minute before I go into my next round. That'll be round 2. We'll do 2 more rounds of this. Ooh, excuse me. And we'll keep cycling through all the products here, y'all. And the motion movement, talk about the sandals. These are also great to hit the sauna with. Randomly think about that. All right. All right. Let's get those intervals, baby. Getting the heart rate up. Drive it, drive it, drive it, drive it, drive it. And that's what's cool. I like the ropeless or the cordless jump rope is if you have a hard time coordinating your jump rope and it's hitting your feet, this can be a great like intermediary to build your conditioning, build the coordination without totally screwing you up. Okay. Boom. That's 2 down. 2 to go. All right, let's get these leg raises. So now here, I'll show you another variation. Let's say you can't get your straight leg raise. Look, we can just bend those knees. Look at that. Extend, bend. There's always variations, progressions, and regressions. And I'm actually going to change my grip here. It's like a mixed grip to help hang on. Whew. Man, that grip. All right. We'll get into our Geek Chef. Ooh, we got a nice deal, too, on the Geek Chef going down right now. All right, let's drive that heart rate up again, y'all. Heart rate going up. Heart rate going up. Drive it. Drive it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Come on. Also, if you're working out at home with me, let me know. Like in the comments, if you're on the other platforms, on Amazon, if you guys watch this live, you're doing it. If you end up watching the replay, shoot me an email. Let me know. I love to like know and hear from you guys. All right, so I got one more cycle through, one more round. And then here's the cool thing, guys, also with the bands. If you need support, let's say you struggle with any of this, pull-ups, things like that, you could always loop your feet into it. Like, watch this. This is extremely heavy band, so the support is extremely high on this. But I'm just going to show it to you guys. So look, if you have a hard time like playing with the leg raise, you can use the band. Get down here. There you go. Sorry, like block my face out. So look, see, I can use the band to help support. Now the camera's going to have a hard time tracking me, so we're going to pull that band out of my face. We're going to go last 30 seconds intervals. Let's finish it up, y'all. And this is how we finish up with an EPOC interval style training to really accelerate your metabolism and maximally leverage the energy you're putting into your workout. Let's get it. Let's get it. And I see that comment there. Hold on. I'm going to finish up this period, and then I'll get into the comments, and then we'll start to sign it off, y'all. We got about 20 more seconds. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Bam. That's time. And that's time. Oh, what's up, Chris? What's that? Oh, snap. What's up, homie? And that's it, y'all. That's the workout. I appreciate you guys joining me. Again, any questions, let me know. We're going to sign it off. I'll be back again. We're bringing it down to once a week streaming. So I'll be back next Wednesday. For now, we're keeping it at 11:15, but it might change. Again, I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of contracts we're waiting on. So it might slightly tweak our schedule, but I will keep you guys posted as that does, if that does change. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys. Today in my neighborhood running, training for, nice, man. Get it, Chris. Get after it, homie. All right. Let's see. Again, we got that. We talked about that. We talked about that. Ooh, let's take the Kufandi. Some of the other fancier Kufandi items. Again, I've worn my Kufandi shirts. Yeah, I see it, Chris. All right. Boom. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to have to go take a salt bath or a soak after this, man. My body's feeling it. We got that. Let's talk. Ooh, we got the light up. Check out this light up basketball. This is one I didn't show before. When you bounce it, my kids love it. Like, it has that sensor, like, light up component of it. So if you're balling outside and it's dark out, you'll be able to see it. It's kind of sweet. It's a pretty cool little feature. Again, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but, you know, we get the job done. And that being said, y'all, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers, everybody. Ah.